So, you've made the decision to come live, work or study in Australia, but you don't know where to live. Don't worry, Go Study Australia is here to help. We help thousands and thousands of people every year find awesome accommodation in Australia so they can reach their dreams and have an amazing experience. So let's talk about some of the options that you should be looking at. For me, I would recommend number one, check out a website called Gumtreecom. It's our most famous website for accommodation. It's kind of a bit like Craigslist in America. It's like an online classifieds. There are hundreds and hundreds of accommodations being posted here every single day, and it's really useful to go check out. Number two, of course, the world's most famous accommodation website is Airbnb. If you want to set yourself up for when you land, just jump on Airbnb, find a place that you like, whether it be Bondi Beach or in St Kilda in Melbourne, stay there, see if you like it, and then move on. Number three is if you're looking for a more permanent style accommodation, check out a website called flatmates.com.au. This is where people pay to advertise that they have a room, so it's full of more serious applications, and you're generally going to find a more higher quality apartment there. Number four is a good old hostel or backpackers. If you're keen on meeting other people, having a real great community experience, check out hostels like the YHA Hostel that have hostels all over Australia. Whether you want to have a shared room with 8 other people or you want to get a private room, hostels are generally located in convenient locations, they're safe, they're clean, and above all, they are fun. Number five is professional student accommodation. These generally come in two types. The first kind is very high quality professional accommodation, very expensive, generally designed for people who are studying at university and need their own study space. They have gymnasiums, they have movie theaters, but you're going to be paying around $500 a week for a very small room. The other option is a more relaxed style of student accommodation. This is where a professional company might rent out a house or apartment and manage it as a student accommodation, or they might take over an old backpackers hostel and turn it into something a little bit more professional. Talk to us at Go Study if you're interested in these, as they're one of the accommodation options that we recommend, and there's lots of them in Australia. But if you were to ask me or anyone at Go Study, I would say it's hard to commit without actually seeing the accommodation yourself. Our advice is don't book more than 4 weeks without having actually inspected the accommodation and making sure you're happy with the area, the quality of the accommodation, and the people looking there. If you travel with Go Study, we'll set you up with generally 4 weeks of accommodation first while you're overseas to make sure that you feel safe and secure in a nice, comfortable place. This will give you the opportunity to then explore other options like Airbnbs, like backpackers, or even flatmates.com to find your perfect accommodation. Use Go Study's accommodation providers as your landing pad. We know the operators, we know they're safe, they're clean, and they're responsible. It will allow you to land in Australia, get yourself set up, and then find your perfect place for your next year, 3 years, 5 years in Australia. We'll see you down under.